So this is a little bit of a fun thing I saw. Was at the dollar store, the Japanese dollar store. I have a little bit of footage of me getting this. I'd walk through, Eleni wanted to go, and I was just walking around looking, and I was like, oh, those look really cool. I think I want to get some of those and try to make a video with it. That looks like I could make a video out of that, which is how I look at most things nowadays anyway. So we have these four things. They're like little treats, but I don't know exactly what they taste like or anything, and I'm not expecting them to be like a big meal. So I have these four. This is the third one and the fourth one. I don't know how I'm gonna go about this. I like sushi, so let's do the sushi one first. It's not really sushi, obviously. It's just some sort of a candy made to look like it, and it actually has instructions to make sure there are adults around. I'm gonna break that rule and not have any adults around and just do it myself. So it's nice, conveniently packaged. It has a thing that says you have to cut it with scissors. Of course, I'm gonna do it with a knife. Oh, I see what they're doing. I thought this is what happens when you don't read. I thought it just came like that and I'd just take it out and eat it. But it's a kind of a toy, so you make it all, then you make your sushi out of it. So I'm totally down with that. This is really cool. This is Poppin' Cookin'. Yeah, Poppin' Cookin'. There's not two O's, thankfully. That'll be later. And now I think I've seen these before. Now that I look at this, and this is a lot of work for something. I just ate them. Oh man. Oh, there's even like a little tool here. So here's rice candy powder, salmon roe candy powder. There's A and B. Oh, there's A and B. Ooh. I hope there weren't instructions. I didn't throw away the box. So, oh yeah, there's instructions. There's instructions. I'm really bad with instructions. Soy sauce candy powder and tuna and omelet candy. This is the tuna powder and the omelet powder. What have I gotten myself into? Be a real quick video. No, not wrong. Okay, first make some rice. Fill the oval depression 1. Fill the oval depression 1 with water, then add powder from the blue packet and stir until thick like cooked rice. So this is the rice candy powder. I'm going to put it in here. So this is just like a little bento box, I'm assuming. This looks nothing like rice, but let's not panic yet. There's plenty of time to panic. It does not say how much water. It just says fill depression with water. So let's just put a little bit. That should be enough. Use our stirring spoon. Oh, it already has an interesting consistency. Okay. This. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe it won't take that long. Maybe it won't be that bad. I'm being optimistic. It does not smell like rice, but it does have a very nice sweet candy smell, like a sweet tart almost. So yeah, that even actually kind of looks like rice. Okay, maybe I'm not completely crazy. Well, I mean, screwed. I am crazy, but just not screwed. Add water to the line on the side of the spiral section. I'm assuming it's that. Ooh, that one smells sweet also. So now I'm gonna mix this around and make a big mess. Dummy, look at that, just squish it all around. This is not the way you do it, but you didn't come here to learn how to do anything, I hope. I've obviously made a mess already, but this, now we just let it sit for 3 minutes. We move on to the next one, make tuna. Add water up to the line on the side with wavy section. Now on to the next step, which is make dried seaweed. Spread out the black candy from the mat to match the shape and size of the packing pouch. So this is like licorice. It does not say how to. Yeah, it smells like grape. Does not say how to spread it out. Spread out the black candy to match the shape of the packing pouch. So what I'm doing here yeah, it's grape. It smells like grape, and it's kind of it says it's black, but it's kind of a deep purple. Not the band, but just the that's you get the idea. It smells really nice. It smells like grape bubble yum. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but so this is spread out ish. And now we make salmon roe. Add water up to lines on side A and B, which A and B. I already put a little bit of water because I screwed up already. This is firming up. It's been a minute or so. A little bit for A, a little bit for B, a little bit for me. So we have water in here, so now add powder from green packet to section A. So this is a green packet. To section A. Add powder from orange packet to section B and mix well. Use dropper to slowly add mixture of A to mixture B. This smells like a kind of like a candy, but also kind of like a medicine. Oh, I forgot to make the tuna. I didn't put water in it. I just skipped over because I got concerned about how this was not what I thought it was. So now there's water in there. I was like, I have an extra one that I shouldn't have. So this is tuna. I love tuna. Mix I didn't mean to do that. So now this is mixed. So we have this dropper, and use the dropper to slowly add mixture B to mixture A. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. Okay. So what we're trying to do here, I messed up the first one, but we're trying to make eggs roe. So this is salmon roe. It's just coming out in little balls, which is what we want. There we go. I was going too slow. Oh, now I'm going too fast. Now, what I'm doing here is going to grab some of this. Yeah, let's do about half. And it's a little bit more than, there you go. So now make a little ball. It smells like bubble gum. You know that real cheap gum with the different, like the blue, yellow, and red stripes? You know what it is. You're probably yelling at me right now. My sister's probably sending me a text. That's blah, blah, blah gum. Boy, it does smell like that cheap gum. So you take that, that's our rice ball. Let's do our omelet first. I think there's too much water in it, but that's fine. So you can just scoop it out. Yeah, it's a bit watery. But what you do, I'm doing it upside down. Ooh, I just screwed up royally. Okay. You shouldn't have this much water. It's too wet. This looks terrible, but this is like the omelet. If you ever had an omelet at a sushi place, they make a really delicious, delicate omelet. It's really nice. I don't know what flavor that is. It's not very pleasant, but I'm going to eat it anyway, just to try it. Pineapple-y. Not my favorite thing in the world, but what are you going to do? Now let's take the other thing of, let's take another ball of the quote-unquote rice. Wow. One thing about this, I wish I had another one that I could have practiced on, but here we are. It's not a big deal. It's just a YouTube video. I'm just having fun. So this is a slightly smaller ball because I realized I made too big of a ball the first time. Same concept, but now we're going to do this red stuff, which is supposed to be tuna. See, what you're supposed to do is make it, this is a bit better. See how it firmed up a bit more like that? Now you just put it on top and you make it like a right there. That's it. It's not necessarily better, but it's more like, it looks more like a sushi, and it has the that's why you have the little wavy parts in it. It has texture, not unlike a tuna, because the tunas have their rows of little fat in between the muscle, because that's what you're eating, the muscle. So, kampai. That does not taste good at all. It's just super sweet, a little bit medicine-y, and then that bubblegum flavor at the end of it. Ugh. That was not pleasant whatsoever. Ugh. Ooh. I love real tuna. Give me real tuna. Give me Toro. Any cut of tuna, I will chomp down on it. I will enjoy it. Don't make me eat that again. That was not fun. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it reminds me of just taking medicine. It's like, oh, do I have a cough? I need to eat this stuff. Not good. Not my taste, I should say. So now What you should do actually, it's too late now, isn't it? This last thing is soy sauce, and you're supposed to make the soy sauce, but it doesn't give you an order to do it in. I think however you want, like you're supposed to put the soy sauce on top of that. Let's do this. I'm gonna take this and put this here because this needs to be, because this needs to wrap around this. So let's go ahead and pop this soy sauce just to try it, just to give it a whiff, if nothing else. It almost looks like pepper. I can't smell it. Everything just smells like everything just tastes sweet now. I need some something savory to take all this flavor out of my mouth. So that's making soy sauce, quote unquote soy sauce. I'm just gonna taste it. It's just another sweet thing. When you get a bunch of sweet things together, I'm getting to that age where like too many sweet things just all start tasting the same. And I think I used the wrong one. Oh well. No, I used the right one. It just doesn't taste good. I have too many sweet things, and it just kind of like, ugh. Anyway, let's try to make this last one since we're here anyway. So what I'm supposed to do is wrap this around it, sort of like a nigiri, nigiri. I'm not getting any of the pronunciations right. I'm not remembering most of my sushi facts. But then again, I'm eating a candy that's supposed to be like sushi, so we'll ballpark it, okay? This thing, it pulled apart so it doesn't look right. I think I would get like a spoon or a roller, maybe a rolling pin, but rolling pin's too involved for this thing. Maybe just like a spoon and flatten it out better. So I take this and I take some of these, because these formed into little balls, which is really cool. Look at that. That's cool. So you just take that and you put it on top. This is like another type of sushi. I'll dig on a salmon roe, but I'm not gonna seek it out. If something comes with a little bit of salmon roe on it, I'm not gonna shy away from it. But I don't seek it out. Let's just wow, these, if nothing else, these came out almost exactly how they're supposed to come out. So if you know, you got to take your wins where you can get them. Let's put a little bit of soy sauce on this, just drizzle some. Not necessarily, doesn't look terribly appetizing. Let's just try it. One biter. The grape thing tastes okay. Just a convalescence of sweet. I'm not going to go out of my way to go buy another one of these. But I fed the YouTube beast today with some content that so cute and so fun. It's a DIY candy for kids. That's the stuff you get on this YouTube channel. So I'm gonna break all these into pieces because I do have other ones. So that's an incentive to come back. I think I'll try one of these next. But not my cup of tea. I would like to have a cup of tea now, so I'm gonna go do that. Thanks for watching.